Sisters and brothers, away Nusiemi, Pastor Melo speaking. In the name of Tatanzambi Yamazulu, Creator of heavens and earth, the one who has anointed me to be your servant and to get you prepared to go back to Zion, peace be on you. Today is Sunday, August 30th, 2020, and we are going to make our 13th video. I must say that this video is, if not the most important, but at least one of the major videos I will ever make. The theme is a plea for the true Christ. Some of you, beloved diaspora, continue or wish to believe, and they cry out loud and clear that I am a false prophet and that my revelation of the third secret of Fatima is pure heresy. They warn you, do not believe what Pastor Melo is saying. I can understand easily their position, since centuries of brainwashing do not go away with a snap of a finger. Bob Marley warned us black people 40 years ago. He warned us, emancipate yourselves from mental slavery, because mental slavery is worse than physical slavery. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. So one of the main purposes of my address to the diaspora is to free you from mental slavery. Sisters and brothers, white people came to you. They were violent, and yet you believed them. They were liars, and yet you believed them. They were thieves and robbers, and yet you believed them. They were racists, and yet you believed them. And I, your father, your uncle, your brother, your friend, I come to you telling you the truth, and you don't believe me. You don't believe me because of the brainwashing I was just referring to. I referred to a few minutes ago. The Most High, Tatanzambi Amazulu, has called me and sent me to you for a purpose. I have had the revelation of the third secret of Fatima more than 30 years ago, but the Most High told me I have to wait until the prophecy of the 400 years comes true. And it came true last year in 2019. Many of you have rejected Christianism as on the pretext that Christianism or Christianity is the white man's religion. Oh, many of you have embraced Judaism and Islam. They say shalom, shalom. They say Toda Rabah. They say Bivakasha. Oh, the language of those who have stolen our legacy and who have invented the myth, the true Christ, the curse of come, never been, in order to better sell you and make a fortune out of your misfortune. Oh, sisters and brothers, but Christ, the true Christ, has never been white. You just look into a mirror and you will see the face of the true Christ. Oh, sisters and brothers, I'm pouring out the deepest of my heart to you. Believe me, Judaism will never save you. Islam will never save you. There's only one who came and promised he will come back, and who has respected his promise. Christ. Christ today is African. Christ is Bantu. An emancipation message. I gave you free of charge the book revealing that the language the Most High has used to create heavens and earth, the universe, and everything that is in the universe, used an African language, a Bantu language, Kikongo. I have given you all evidence about this. So, sisters and brothers, why continue to reject the true Christ? It's because the other one I can understand, because it's an idol invented by our persecutors, by our enemies. But now I, Pastor Melo, I am begging you to come back to the true Christ. I have presented holy nation, his face. You belong to him. Sisters and brothers, don't believe that when, believe me, please, if I am crying out to you, it's because I am Christ's spokesperson. He sent me to you to remind you who you are. You are his elected people, his solele. You are a holy nation. You belong to him. Don't believe that when I'm telling you to come back to Christ, it's the kind of Christianity, the kind of fake faith Christianity that has been taught to you during centuries and used to subdue you, to put their knees on your neck. No. My message is an emancipation message. It's to free you mentally, to get you prepared to go back to Zion. Zion is in Africa, because the 12 tribes of Isolile migrated from the so-called Middle East to the center of Africa, which in fact is the center of the world 2,000 years ago. Christ, the true Christ, Kutswa Congo, is calling you. I will make a special video to explain that name of Kutswa Congo. But I would like you to think over how primitive people in the heart of Africa would call themselves Congo Diantotela, which means the kings of the whole earth, the kingdom of all the earth. If the King of Kings himself is not with them. The Portuguese, when they came to Angola, they called the capital city of the Congo Kingdom São Salvador do Congo in Portuguese, and in English it means the city of the Holy Savior. They knew why they knew what they were doing. Now believe me, I love all of you, my dear diaspora. Those who are saying that I'm a false prophet, I love them. Those who hate me, I love them. And those who know by the Mwandansemi, the Holy Spirit, that I'm telling the truth, I love them. You are my people. You are my blood. Believe me.